Minister Parag accuses new Amsterdam mayor of power abuse. Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, Sonia Parag, has publicly condemned the suspension of PPP/C Councillor Carol Trimbaggett from the new Amsterdam Town Council, labeling it an abuse of power by Mayor Wainwright McIntosh. During a statutory meeting on Monday, the APNU plus AFC-led council voted to remove Councillor Trimbaggett from her duties for 3 months, effective immediately. Minister Parag asserted that this action is a blatant attempt to silence a councillor who genuinely represents the interests of residents. "I believe he, the mayor, is seeking to supersede whatever power he believes he may have," Minister Parag stated, referencing Standing Order 9-H from Cap 28:01. "This is an abuse of power, and we will not tolerate that." The minister defended Councillor Trimbaggett, highlighting her proactive role and the importance of each councillor's right to question council actions and ensure transparency in revenue usage. She noted that previous disruptive behavior from other councillors went unpunished, raising concerns about selective enforcement of council rules. Minister Parag criticized the council meeting's failure to adhere to required protocols, stating that the minutes and agenda were not properly addressed. "This indicates that the town council is not fulfilling its democratic mandate," she added. Emphasizing the need for a fair and democratic process, Minister Parag indicated that the ministry would review the laws governing local government to determine appropriate actions moving forward. "I believe that Ms. Trimbaggett should be present at the next meeting," she concluded. Ministry of Agriculture hosts annual health fair to promote healthier lifestyles. The Ministry of Agriculture successfully hosted its annual health fair on Friday, providing staff and the public access to a variety of health services aimed at fostering healthier lifestyles. In collaboration with the Ministry of Health, this year's event was themed, "Health is Important. Value it, cherish it." Attendees benefited from services including eye examinations, COVID-19 tests, blood pressure checks, mental health assessments, dental care, cholesterol testing, and body mass index (BMI) evaluations, all conducted at the ministry's compound on Regent Street. Staff member Leslyn Anderson expressed her appreciation for the opportunity to undergo health checkups, stating, "Every year, I come out and I enjoy it." Another employee, Carol Isaacs, highlighted the comfort and privacy provided during the services. Human Rights Commissioner Nicole Cole emphasized the importance of health checks, sharing that she discovered the need for a refractory lens during her examination. "Your health is your wealth," she noted, praising such initiatives. This health fair is part of a series of activities scheduled for Agriculture Month, observed under the theme, Transforming Tomorrow, Championing Food Security Through Innovation and Technology. Guyana set to graduate over 1,500 trained teachers. Guyana's education sector is poised for enhancement as more than 1,500 teachers are set to graduate from the Cyril Potter College of Education, CPCE. This milestone reflects the government's commitment to training 100% of the nation's teachers by 2025, aligning with President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali's vision for a world-class education system. Minister of Education, Priya Manikchand, announced this achievement during the commissioning of a new block at the West Demerara Secondary School. The previous November saw a record 1,796 graduates, marking the largest cohort in the country's history. Currently, 99% of classroom teachers are either fully trained or in training, resulting in smaller classes and a higher quality of education. Since taking office in 2020, the PPP/C government has added over 2,000 new teachers and implemented various initiatives to improve working conditions, including school cash grants and increased access to resources. Additionally, an agreement with the Guyana Teachers Union ensures salary increases of 10% in 2024, followed by 8% in 2025 and 9% in 2026, further supporting teachers' welfare. Significant progress in Hinterland ICT development project. The government of Guyana is making remarkable strides in bridging the digital divide in Amerindian communities through the ongoing ICT access and e-services for hinterland, poor, and remote communities, HPRC, project. To date, over $1 billion has been invested in enhancing ICT access in these regions. This progress was highlighted during an ICT project board meeting held on Friday at the Arthur Chung Conference Center, ACCC, in Liliendal. Prime Minister Brigadier, Redded, Mark Phillips emphasized the success of the initiative, stating that 120 ICT hubs have been completed and connected since the project's inception in 2020. More than 50% of the work in terms of completing the ICT hubs was done, the Prime Minister noted. An additional 30 hubs are expected to be operational by November, bringing the goal of achieving connectivity in 200 Amerindian communities within reach. The government has allocated $60 million in this year's budget for the maintenance of completed hubs, with plans to double that amount to $120 million for 2025 to support operational needs. Furthermore, approval has been granted for the purchase of 1,000 Starlink devices to provide broadband internet to these communities while awaiting hub completion. Project manager Ronald Harsawak reported significant achievements, including the completion of 118 photovoltaic installations, with another 20 expected by November. The project also focuses on training and upskilling local residents, with 129 ICT hub managers trained and 723 residents receiving basic ICT training. The goal is to train a total of 2,000 residents by the end of this year and an additional 4,000 by March next year. This initiative is part of a broader strategy to promote digital inclusivity, ensuring that hinterland, poor, and remote communities enjoy the same level of connectivity as coastal areas. The project is being executed in collaboration with the United Nations Development Fund, UNDP. Maintenance works underway at Noitgedacht well in Wakenaam. Residents of Wakenaam Island will soon benefit from improved water service as maintenance works are currently underway on the Noitgedacht well, conducted by Guyana Water Incorporated's GWI in-house team. During an inspection on Saturday, Minister of Housing and Water, Colin Crowell, acknowledged the challenges residents have faced, including low water pressure and poor quality in recent weeks. He assured the community that swift interventions are being implemented to restore clean water supply. The Noitgedacht well, commissioned 2 years ago, has encountered several issues, prompting immediate action to service it. Once successful, we will then start servicing the newer well, which will take about 4 days, Minister Crowell stated, urging residents to remain patient as services may be disrupted for approximately 1 week and a half. In the meantime, residents in the northwestern and southeastern areas will receive water on a 24-hour rotational basis from the old well, while both wells undergo deep cleaning. Within 8 days, all residents are expected to receive water from the new well, with the old well serving as a backup. Minister Crowell also announced plans for a new water treatment facility to be constructed on the island, which has a population of around 4,000. This facility is projected to be completed by the first quarter of 2025. Chairman of Wakenaam's Neighborhood Democratic Council, Sheikh Ahmad, expressed gratitude for the government's commitment, stating, "Residents are going to be happy with this announcement. Thank you to the government and the President for fulfilling this promise." New swimming pool opens for children with disabilities in Guyana. Approximately 200 children living with disabilities now have the opportunity to learn an essential skill, swimming, thanks to the opening of the Edward Mohammed Swimming Pool at the Regional Special Education Needs and Disability Diagnostic and Treatment Center, located at the Cyril Potter College of Education. Commissioned on Saturday, the pool was made possible through a generous donation from Trinidadian businessman and philanthropist Teddy Mohammed, owner of Mohammed Bookstores Associates Limited in Trinidad. Minister of Education, Priya Manikchand, emphasized the initiative's importance for the holistic development of differently abled children, stating that even if they do not become proficient swimmers, participation in such activities can significantly enhance their confidence. Minister Manikchand announced plans to replicate this initiative in Regions 3, 5, and 10, highlighting the need for trained personnel, including lifeguards, to ensure the children's safety. "We are currently exploring building a pool for the allied arts to train lifeguards and other personnel," she noted. Over the past 3 years, the government has made substantial progress in special education, including the appointment of Kian Chong as Assistant Chief Education Officer for Special Education Needs and the development of an associate degree program in special education at CPCE, with 49 students currently enrolled. Minister Manikchand reiterated the government's commitment to prioritizing individuals with permanent disabilities as part of the country's development agenda. Teddy Mohammed shared that his motivation to donate stemmed from his personal experience of teaching his son, who has a damaged retina, to swim due to a lack of facilities in Trinidad. This new facility represents a significant step forward in providing essential services and support for children with disabilities in Guyana. Minister Persaud issues warning on unauthorized pension books. Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vindhya Persaud, has issued a grave warning regarding the circulation of fake pension books, stressing that a police investigation is currently underway. During a recent outreach in Region 6, Minister Persaud emphasized the seriousness of this issue, declaring that those found engaging in fraud will be held accountable. "These books are not authorized by the ministry, and anyone found complicit will face the full force of the law," she stated. The unauthorized booklets lack security features and differ in appearance from the official documents. The ministry has provided evidence of these fraudulent materials to the Guyana police force and urged vigilance among staff and payment venues to protect the integrity of the pension system. Minister Persaud also encouraged senior citizens to utilize secure payment methods, including banks and mobile money Guyana, MMG, ensuring timely access to their funds.